Hello, this is Eldon Sully again. This is the third part of a three-part series on the first guitar lessons that I want to introduce the instrument to you as either as a guitar student of mine, or if you're just viewing on YouTube, you're just kind of curious about, hey, what does it take to start playing the guitar? And hopefully this three-part series has been encouraging to you to learn how to play and play properly. That's my objective when I teach any of my students. All right, so we're going to this third part of this series. We're going to learn how to produce some sound. Producing sound on the guitar is relatively easy compared to other instruments. I think only rivaled by the piano, which you can produce, and maybe the drums, which you can produce a sound instantly. So on the guitar, of course, the guitar, we talked about the pick, which is going to be used to strum the strings. Talked about the proper way to hold the pick, proper way to put our left and right hand over the sound hole, get that thumb in the back of the neck, and then put the fingers in bounds. Remember, in bounds is in between the thinnest string and the thickest string. You have 6 strings in all, and we're going to learn about that. But first, before we do that, we're going to learn how do we produce a sound. It's very easy. For a single note, I want you to place that pick on the thinnest string. Just rest it on it. You see, I'm not doing anything with it right now, but I'm just going to place that pick kind of flat right on that string. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go downward towards the floor with a small motion, and then bring it right back. Try that again. Just place that pick on the string, that thinnest string, and put it straight to the floor. And you can look at it at first, but then I want you to get used to not looking at it and just feeling where that first string is. That's going to be very important, especially when we start reading music and following chord progressions. So we can do that with the pick, and we've learned how to produce some sound. In part 2, we did a little bit of strumming, which is very easy because you go through all 6 strings at the same time. And let's do that. And again, this is the bigger motion now than it was for a single note, but I want you to just go through all 6 strings all at once. All right, so we can make that sound. Just go a few times through there and experiment with that. So we produced some sound already on the guitar. And now what I just showed you is one way to produce it. Of course, we haven't used this left hand yet, but we will get to that. But first thing, before that, I want you to be in tune. Whenever you come for a lesson with me, the first thing that we'll do is to tune up. That's so important for us for me and you to play the same notes and they sound the same. So what I want you to do, I want you to practice. This takes a little bit of practice, and we'll work on this. But my guitar is in tune right now, and I want your guitar to sound just like mine as far as the notes. Now when you strummed, it may not have done that right away, so we need to fix that because we need to be in agreement. So what I want you to do, and to practice doing this, is I'm going to work my tuning peg. My guitar is in tune right now, but I'm going to make it a little bit out of tune with this. This is in tune, and to make it go a little bit higher, I'm going to tighten the string, tighten the tuning peg, and eventually tightening the string. You hear that? That difference in pitch? And to loosen it, you're going to go back. I sometimes call it on this side going towards you or going away from you. Tightening and then loosening. So we have that action of tuning the strings. So with each of these strings, I want you to try and match this pitch. This pitch, now we're going to go over the names of the strings right now while we're tuning. This is the first string. Remember, the first string is E. E. If you have to rewind the video to tune to each of these strings, feel free to do so. That's E. Second string is B. This is B. You see my pick motion, I'm going just with a small stroke. Find that second string. All right, the second string is B. Third string, the first gold string on my guitar, might be if you're playing an acoustic guitar, it will be first gold string, and that is G. You can remember that the guitar has the G. The G is the first letter in guitar. There is the G string on the guitar. So try and tighten or loosen the string to get that pitch. Not too much. Don't want to tighten it too many times. If you try to tighten it too many times, unless it's really out of tune, then we'll have to fix that when you come in and visit me. All right, fourth string is D. Okay, fifth string is A. All right, then sixth string also is named E. I call this the low E. Sixth string is the thickest string on the instrument. It's a nice small stroke with a pick. So I do that consistently. You can look at it for right now, but then I'm going to take that away from you after a while, okay? So we have all 6 strings. And hopefully, if you've gone back and you've rewound the video to tune your guitar, so it sounds like all 6 strings: E, B, G, D, A, and E. Study. So I hope you will have a positive experience with the guitar, and we'll see you when we meet together and look at some things about music, how to play the guitar, how to play single notes, how to play chords, and I want to teach you how to read music. That's very important. The method book that I use is the Hal Leonard Guitar Method. It's very good. It's actually one of the methods that I use. It's one of my favorite ones to use. It starts at an easy pace, and if you're really enthusiastic, you can get through that book fairly easily. Okay, so until next time, this is Eldon Sully signing off.